Hi guys, my name is Ece and I like to talk about life. I like to share my thoughts, my experiences, and I love it when people, you know, react in any way to what I'm talking about. I think um, this kind of interaction is really, really valuable and real. So that's the reason why I do things like this. And today, specifically, I want to talk about not being enough or not feeling enough. And it doesn't matter for whatever reason. Because I think and I believe that it's a really big illusion. If you don't feel enough, you're going to do things to feel more that you are enough. But from a place where you feel that you're just not enough, and that's the reason why you do a lot of things, or why you are in a certain way. It's, if you think about it clearly, it's crazy, because no matter what you do, you're not gonna have this feeling of really being enough. It really doesn't matter what you get, what you experience. I mean, for sure, if you have some kind of goals, like practical goals, for example, losing weight or running a marathon or something like this, and you have practical steps that you do because you want to reach a goal, a certain specific goal, for sure this is something else. But I feel like, and I talk about myself too in those situations, that sometimes we just do a lot not really knowing why we do things, just because we think that obviously we have to do something because right now we are not enough. When you start with from that place, you're going to attract more of things that will make you feel not enough, that will make you feel like there's something wrong with you, because you're looking for some kind of acceptance, some kind of feedback from the other world, like from outside of you, from a world that is not under your control. Other than that, for sure, I think this is just the system that we're living in. You're also going to buy more, you're also going to consume more, you're also going to look for other things that give you a lot of pleasure just to feel enough, or just to make you feel more worthy, in the sense of making more money. That can be a big trap, because if you think that you have to have more money to feel that you're enough, or you have to have some kind of career, or you have to work in a job that doesn't fulfill you, for sure sometimes you have to do things. It's not somebody else's fault in the system, it's just the system, how it's designed. For sure some people have the most about from those systems, because a person who has, a financial freedom, first of all, a lot of those people, they also get money from places, from people, like just this passive income, because they already build, for example, business, and people are paying this business anyway. So what I'm trying to tell you is, we really don't need that much to feel enough. We really don't need that much to feel happy. And we also don't have to have the world, or don't have to be superior in so many different things to feel worthy. And in the end, like a lot of things, a lot of people that you see, for example, for sure, social media is those days a big place where you see a lot of successful people, where you see a lot of happy people. First of all, it's not a secret that people just share their best sides mostly. Some people are more honest and real, but a lot of people, they just share their best sides. I mean, not because they are bad people, but just because not want thing to be vulnerable for the world. I mean, it makes sense, you know? Especially if you have this vulnerability could get you to some bad places, for sure. But there are a lot of options, for sure. You can create your life in so many different options. But you have to know what makes you happy. And that's the key, the biggest point. What makes me happy? What makes me genuinely happy? Where are my strengths? You know, I'm not talking about just living for yourself. I mean, yeah, I'm aware that we are in a phase in our lives where individuality and thinking for yourself first, those are all important things because we all have individual gifts inside us. That's perfect, that's beautiful, and that's amazing to know about. But those gifts are not only here just for you. Those gifts are not here without a reason. They are here for you to share it with the world. You can share it, you can give, and this will fulfill you even more. And for that, you don't need millions of dollars, or you don't need to have the most best looking person with you, or I don't know, like all of these worldly things that the world tells us we need them to be enough in some way. What makes you really happy? Like, you have the compass, it's inside you, it's not all somewhere in the world. The world can just, like, you can just share it with the world. You can just let the world get experienced by your being. But who is going to decide what is enough? Who is choosing, who is deciding about stuff like this? The system is built like that. We have to look for answers, for authority, some kind of obedience to function in this system. To not be too much, to not be too less, just to be where you should be, because the capitalist system wouldn't function if we wouldn't think like that. But it doesn't have to be you, and you don't have to think about somebody else getting more money and, you know, all of this stuff. I'm not even going to talk about that because we all know about it. It's not a secret anymore. Like before, it was a little bit of a secret, but now we all know. That's the reason, like, you cannot change the world, especially right now, but you can change a lot in your life. You can change in the lives of the people around you. You can even change a lot in your city, in the, just wherever you go, you can change things. Not the need of changing things, but just to be in a way that maybe inspires other people, gives some kind of strength to other people. People feel some kind of good emotions with you, you know, all of these things. You can do that, but for that you need to get that strength from inside. Maybe people decide, okay, I'm not going to work that much because it doesn't give me anything and I'm getting more miserable. Maybe I can look for something that really makes me happy. Even if I work in this job right now, I can, on the side, I can create my gifts more. Like I can experience, explore, play, you know, all of these things. We didn't come into this world to somehow try to be enough for this capitalist system, for the people around us that we don't really care about. Like, we do not care about their beings as a human being, for sure. Like, this is something I think natural. We just care about people, but we don't care about their opinions because we don't think that, or we don't feel that what they are doing is going to make me happy, or their rights or their wrongs is exactly what I think about. So, but we somehow orient ourselves with those people, you know, we make ourselves miserable because we are not enough for those people. And that's nuts, I think. That's crazy. Universe is living. You as you are, and you are also a part of the universe. We all are. Everything is. And if you choose, decide, it happens, it starts here, but then it performs it into actions. But if you decide that there is some kind of trust and you can actually live the way that you want to live, and you don't have to feel bad because you don't function in the system where they take everything from you, just and give you so little, like whoever you are, wherever you are, I know for a fact that there is much more for you. There is so much more for you to give, to experience, to evolve, to grow. Like, just make those little steps, go into some kind of direction that you were not before. That's what I wanted to tell in the beginning about the universe. When you do more of that, the universe responds to you. People respond to you differently. You respond to yourself differently. You think different about yourself because you have some kind of trust in yourself and in the world and in the universe, in your experiences, in your decisions, in your thoughts, in your strengths. I'm just trying to do whatever is important to me, whatever I can give, wherever my strengths are. I hope this kind of info finds some people that need it. That just want to hear about it. I just hope that. Okay, thank you so much for listening. As I said, I hope that this kind of like inspiration, information gave you something. And my name is Ece, as I said. If you are interested in those kind of topics, those kind of thoughts, and just those kind of talks, don't forget to subscribe so you're not gonna miss more content. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, how your experiences were. I'm really excited to read about them. Bye.